I want to give a shout out to YouTube. We're back again. This is actually not part one or part two, but this is just a continuation. Because everything I do, I try to do it in wholes. I did put parts. You can follow through and let you know that it was still a continuation. And I do move my eyes up and down and all around. That's like an exercise. You see, and if you do it, you feel a little better. Even with your mouth. You need to your neck. These are exercises that you must do daily. Full range of motion with the arms. You can circle them this way to the front. You can take them the back way to the back. Right. It's not an exercise class, and actually we on a comedian script. So if you feel like laughing, you can laugh. That's on you. You know. But today we were talking about the Bible and the laws of the country, and how the preachers never even thought about teaching the laws of the country when this is the present and the now. They want to keep you in the past. They want to keep you so they can have control of what you do in the now, and they never plan for the future. And that's because they have changed the Sabbath to Sunday. And the Sunday, as they say, was Jesus. They have actually adopted the letter G, and you can see that with any Masonic uh, sign. You see them probably in the chest, like Superman. And they took the G and say G is us or Jesus. That's why they use the prolonged syllables. The word syllable, when they're breaking up the letters and adding up to words, they call them syllable. The word syllable is actually sly and able. Syllable, sly and able. And so they say Jesus, Jesus. And the word deacon, the ones that they big bad bodyguards, basically the ones in the church is the word deacon is a Greek word. It means servant. And the deaconess, which is the ones that they be sticking, right, is the ones that's basically the ushers, right, who hush you down the aisle and hush you up the aisle. But anyway, those are the servants also. Now, why would they be called servants in the church if everybody is the son and the saved, and once you become saved, you become the son and the daughters of God? So why? What is this level thing? You know, level matching with devil. But anyway, we're gonna talk about that later. But anyway, so the preacher man is actually about making money. If you notice that the word pay and pray is the same is the same sound, you know, and you pay as you pay as you pray, or you pay as you pray. So what we're talking about today is that the Bible and the federal laws of the country has gotten married by those of the Elohim. The Elohim that is ran by Gabriel. And with this, we will define, revise, and make legislation towards building a better nation. And with that, the symbol that we are using is the Statue of Liberty. And the Statue of Liberty is a symbol for every woman around the world. This would say no man is an island, and that is the island. And basically it sits in the water all by itself. Just like every woman, you sat there, you knew, you see the pains, you knew you was the bloodline, because the blood was dripping every month. And people say, well, no, that's not the bloodline, I'm part of it. No, you're not the bloodline. The woman is the bloodline. So they say, well, everybody got a different type. That was just another trick. Blood type, blood group is what's inside of the blood. So you cannot, what they try to do is take blood and give it to each other and all this foolishness. And that blood was not supposed to be transferable. So you are the bloodline. You are the woman. You are the creators of man on this earth. Man don't want to acknowledge you because he's written you out. And he looks for something else. Well, now he got something else. We got the Elohim Supreme Team, and the color is green. So I'm not black. I'm not white. Actually, I'm green. And if you look closely, you'll see that I'm green. Okay? And what I want to let you know, and we're here to straighten out this mess, you know. And I got a couple of raps that I'm going to be putting down. But I got one that I had when I first got here. It was helped by the doc and his friend. I have no friends, actually. The word friend is free ends. When you get out of your tribe and you start doing less than tribal matters, you're free and seeking to do whatever you're doing. You actually become unproductive as a friend. If you're tribal, and you're dealing with the women who's supposed to be ruling, so everything got flipped up, put out of order. You got to get it back. So these things that I say to you, I'm saying it real slow because I know you don't know. But this goes out to all those rappers who don't want to change their mind. We're getting ready to come out with some positive stuff. And I'm just saying, you're a hypocrite, weak, dirty little sneak, lifestyle son of a European freak. Never in your life have you ever kicked the fact about the things you need to do, you know, and things like that. Walking on down the stage looking like a fool, trying to miss your mama that you're so damn cool. You're in a ball of confusion, locked up in a state of hell. You thought you was large, son. Your head got swole. You started scheming on that cash, smoking trees and grass, calling it a night with a fat, smelly ass. You left out your culture. You never dealt with the time. You're a hypocrite with a dead state of mind. You see, life on earth is one big test. If you want to win, you got to be your best. You got to say what you mean and mean what you say, and then the life that you want will always be your way. That's just a little something I want to put out there, you know, and let's take it. The Bible and the laws of the Constitution is your two hands. These are what you need to learn. All that other stuff that you're learning, this is your foundation. From your rules of the where you at, your movement, for where you at inside, how you got there, what you need to be doing, it's all contained in that. You're going to need other books too. And I got other books and I'm going to show you. I am actually the book man. They call me the book man. So if anything you don't remember, just say the book man. And the name of my book is NUSKQU, which represents New School. So let me give a shout out to all my people. Give a shout out to Red Hook. That's Brooklyn, New York. Give a shout out to Webster Projects in the Bronx, Brooklyn, Bronx, and Queens, Lawton, Y'all be smooth.